Welcome back to Lifestyle. We're so glad that you're here, stopping to see us and hanging out with us. You know, we always give you the best advice on interior design, and whether you're remodeling, decorating, building a home, we always have the scoop on the best resources. And boy, do we have a show coming up for you this weekend, the Mid-10 Home Show. Don't know what that's all about? Well, I've got someone here with me. Brenda Payne is here. She's here with the Hendersonville Chamber of Commerce. Now, I'm so glad to have you.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited about being here.
Absolutely. Well, the first time I was introduced to you, do you remember a mutual friend introduced you as the future mayor?
Well, I do. Now, let's not get that rumor started.
Well, you know what? You're so spunky, and you know everything that's going on in Hendersonville, and this is a show that's really big, the Mid-10 Home Show. It's coming up this weekend, so tell us all about it.
Well, this is a fabulous show. We've been doing this for about 13 years. We rebranded it 3 years ago to the Mid-10 Home Show because it's become a regional show. So there are people from all over the region in the 10-county area who come and are vendors for us. It's going to be this weekend. We've got over 125 vendors coming to the Expo Center, and they're all excited about showing their products to the people in our area.
Oh, well, and I think we've got some graphics too that just tell us, we want to make sure that people know that it's coming up this weekend.
Yes.
On the 15th and 16th,
yes.
right?
Yes, absolutely.
And we want to make sure that they know that. From 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on the 15th, and then the 16th, 12 to 4. Now, if you go to the Hendersonville Chamber of Commerce.com, there's a place there that you can get the information as well, right?
Oh, absolutely. So Saturday and Sunday, we are going to have lots and lots of things there, but our website will tell you all you need to know, prices and times and all of those things.
And it says 90 Volunteer Drive there in Hendersonville.
That's right.
So that's the expo.
It's right off of O'Shackle Island. It's a huge building. You can't miss it.
And so you've got a lot of vendors, and I know we just saw a picture there of just some of the people and some of the vendors. What can we expect, Brenda, when we come out? Who's showing there?
Well, Denise, there are so many different kinds of vendors. We've got folks who are going to tell you all about how to landscape your home. There are people there who can help you build a pool. They're going to help you with the roof that you might need to replace after this terrible winter that we've had. How you can replace windows and doors. We've got folks who are home builders and home remodelers. So all of those folks can help you with the exterior of your home. And we even have folks there with storm shelters. You know, this area has a lot of tornadoes, and there's a lot of interest in making sure you're protected as those storms come through. So all of that is going on. And then when you get to the inside of the house, you know, we all like a little fresh paint and that sort of thing, so we've got some great people who can help you with your paint and design ideas, folks who can help you with kitchen remodeling, with your bath remodeling, with your flooring. So anything that has to do with making sure that your home is as luxurious as you'd like for it to be.
Oh, that's wonderful, because that's what we talk about here on our show. We always talk about how to design the interiors of your home, but hey, don't forget about the curb appeal. And you were talking about the landscape as well. So pools, landscape, I mean, spring is the time that we are ready to do some maintenance on our home. And you and I were just talking about you know, when you do want to hire somebody for your home, this is the best way to do it, because you get to meet the owners of the business when you come out to a home show.
Well, you're so right. I mean, the reality is those are the people who know exactly what their company can do for you. They're the ones who can talk with you and interview you about what you need. And not only that, because we have a number of people in the same line of business, you can interview lots of people and get really comfortable with the person that you might want to hire to do the work that you would like to get done.
Yes, and I always encourage people, you know, go ahead and get a couple of bids to make sure, you know, you're in the right price range, but also personality-wise, who will you get along with? But this is the perfect opportunity to walk right up to the booth, get their card, meet the people, shake hands, talk about your project and find out, hey, is this the person for me? And also the time frame. You know, you may be wanting something done 2 or 3 months from now, or maybe you want it done next week. That's usually what it is. People want everything done next week, and but that's the best way to find out, right?
Oh, absolutely. I always want everything done last week.
Yeah, okay, instead of this week, let's get it done last week.
I want it done right away. But the fact of the matter is, a lot of people come and they get ideas for planning not only this year, but maybe even into next year and the following year. So we have people who've been there with our show for several years, and you can come back and meet them again and see what else is going on, maybe what new products are coming in. We've got a couple of folks there with those big egg cookers, so you can,
those are so popular.
So you can learn how to grill on those.
Any cooking demonstrations? I always like the food.
There are going to be cooking demonstrations there, as a matter of fact. So the place is going to have lots of food and lots of information about how you can use that on your patio and deck.
Oh, that is wonderful. Now, somebody mentioned prizes. I always like prizes. How do we? Maybe we can get her to give us a scoop. Like, how can we sign up where we're no, not a guarantee, but how can? Tell us about some of the prizes. Oh, and you're offering something to the LifeStyle viewers. Listen up. She's got something to tell you.
Well, I absolutely do. And funny you should mention that. We want to make sure that as many people come to this show as we can possibly get there.
Sure.
So each morning, the first 200 visitors who come through get their name in a drawing for a $200 cash prize.
Yay.
And then all throughout the day, we're going to have cash prizes of $25. So as you're there, listen for your name, because you're going to be able to win cash. And there are going to be door prizes from a lot of the other vendors who are there as well. So there's a lot of ways to win some things. But for us, the most important thing is this. You know, we have all been just having spring fever. We want to get out in our yards and be out there, and we know that this past weekend the weather was wonderful. We want you to come at least for an hour or two this weekend, so that you can get in touch with those folks who can help put your dream work into action.
Absolutely, and you need those. And now you mentioned something about the LifeStyle viewers. There was a little something off.
We're doing this
did I remember that?
We're doing this special for you, as a matter of fact.
Oh, good.
So we want to make sure that folks who mentioned that they saw this segment and that they knew about it because of this get a $2 off of their entry fee to the show.
Good.
And so it's a very modest price to begin with. It's $5, but you can come in for $3 if you tell us that you saw us on the Denise Simons show. Yeah, exactly.
Good. So $2 off if you tell them that you heard about them on LifeStyle. Hey, that's pretty good. You know, $2 will buy a couple of things. So you want to save that money, and also just tell them you saw them on LifeStyle. Well, we want to circle back. We've got a couple more pictures we were going to show. Now, tell me, you're awarding somebody something right here.
Well, we are. Every year we give about 3 different prizes. One of them is for the most beautiful booth. One of them is for the best use of product. And so this was for the best use of product last year. It was given to Crane Lawn Care. They're one of our sponsors again this year. So they are receiving that prize, and so it's a great opportunity to recognize the work that people have done to make this a beautiful show for our guests.
And beautiful stone work as well. And
Absolutely.
You can see, I mean, this is huge. Plenty of vendors. Now, one thing that you did say, a little tip for the viewers, listen, you're going to be on concrete, wear comfortable shoes, right?
Well, yes, people do need to wear comfortable shoes. I wish I would take that advice myself, but
us girls, we like to wear our heels. We like to look good.
We absolutely do, but wear comfortable shoes. You're going to be spending a lot of time walking up and down a lot of those aisles, because we've got so many vendors there for you to see, and you're going to want to spend some time talking with those folks. So
now, Brenda, sorry to interrupt, but you had told me that we've got something that's a little kid friendly too. Don't forget to tell them about that. Bring the kids on over. because they've got a special area just for them.
We do. We've got a kid zone. It's going to have inflatables and some other things for the children to do. Actually, we're asking for donations to go into that. You don't have to, but it's for homebound meals. We always try to be a part of our community and to support some of our community nonprofits. So Homebound Meals is a great organization in town. So come on out and support that and let your kids have fun in that area. And in addition to that, we are going to be fingerprinting children. The Citizens Police Academy are going to be a part of that show. We want to make sure that our kids are safe, and so they're going to come and fingerprint all the children who come to their booth. The big police command station is going to be there and do that. So it's a great opportunity for people to come and make their kids safe.
I love that. So you're going to fingerprint them. You know they're going to think, ooh, I'm getting in trouble. But what a great way to keep them safe. Kids Zone, vendors, anybody that you need to work on your home, the maintenance of your home. This is a big deal because you literally have them door to door to door. And you can go through, pick up their card, and I encourage you, even if you're getting window replacements or you're thinking about a pool or you're needing some maintenance on your home, go by, pick up several cards, talk to the owners. Many of the time they are right there in those booths, and listen, they are more than happy to talk with you. Sometimes when you call a business, you know they're busy, so this is a time when they're standing right there. You have their full attention. You can talk to them about your project, your dreams, your ideas, and you can get it accomplished. I mean, nothing feels better than having a dream that you've had for a few years. You know, one of the things Jackie and I want to do is a pool. We have it on our little vision board, so I'm going to head out to the home show too. And don't forget, $2 off. That's a very generous offer for anybody that says, hey, I heard about you on LifeStyle. I love that.
Well, we are delighted to be able to do that. We want people to come and be a part of this show. It's for the whole community and for the whole region. These folks are there to let you know what all they can do for you and to make your home the best that it can be.
Now, you said something too. Did you mention the storm shelters as well? Did we recap on that?
We do have a storm shelter.
That's a big deal as well right now, especially with all the storms we've had come through. There was just a couple of weeks ago that we had to go in the hallway. You know, the sirens were going off. So do they do demonstrations there, kind of show you what it can do?
They actually have the storm shelters there.
Okay.
Now, obviously, those are built some in the ground and some part way above the ground and that sort of thing. But they can show you exactly what it would be like for you to be inside of one, how to equip it, and all of that sort of thing. So it's another safety factor for all of us. We don't want to think about that being necessary, but certainly it's a great opportunity to keep ourselves safe.
Well, and I love the fact that you have all of this just side by side by side, because I mean, it would take you, in order to see as many vendors that you're going to have, how many Saturdays of your time, if you went to visit all of these places of business, it would take you forever. So this is a way to kind of condense it down. Kind of make your checklist too. Go through your house, look at the outdoors. You know, like my husband and I did, we were like, awnings, check, we need new awnings. Need to put some sheetrock in the attic, need to get, go ahead and kind of make your checklist. And not only that, you can walk around and get those business cards, but then have a little chance to dream too, because some of those pools and the landscape, that can really open up your eyes to some new ideas as well.
Absolutely. It's one-stop shopping. And by the way, there are going to be a few folks there who can help you with financing those kinds of opportunities for your home. So
some of the companies?
So we have several banks who are going to be there, and some mortgage companies who are going to be there, so that you can get to know those people who can help you with the kind of financial needs that you might have. Because sometimes these are a little larger projects than maybe you can just pull right out of your back wallet.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I like that you have it one-stop shop. I mean, you can go to one booth and decide, hey, I'd like to have that pool, and get the financing right next door. I love that.
That's right. Absolutely.
Well, Brenda, I know you were admiring the flowers, and this is from Alex for Flowers. I love, look at the tulips.
Oh, they're
These are
gorgeous.
ruffled orange tulips. I mean, nothing welcomes spring more. Listen, if you want to do something really nice for somebody, send them a floral arrangement. You can just call them, my good friends over there at Alex, at 736-5200. That's 736-5200. And thank you so much, Brenda. And we're going to be giving you that information again for the Mid-10 Home Show at the end. But coming up, we have a tasting party coming up, and you're invited. So come on back with us.